All right, hopefully I don't run out of battery and light. Jeremy, partsbreakers.com, Jeeps Unlimited, 303-666-9020. Zoom out here for just a quick second so you can actually see it. CJ6. Really rare. If you have one, you already know that. They used to be a little more common because they weren't as sought after. But this video purpose is to show you the condition of it so you know exactly what you're getting. All right, you can see panel put in up there, looks like at some point. But these are perfect. The torque pockets are near perfect. They're in really good shape, especially for the year of this thing. It's got surface rust, but there's no rot in it. This is mainly just oxidation from where the metal has been exposed. There's absolutely no roughness, no material lost, pretty much anywhere on it. If there is, I'll show it to you. That's why I do these videos. But anyway, what I was saying is 18 years ago, that's how long it's been since I've been doing this, which isn't forever, especially for the year of this tub, but as long as I've been doing it, CJ6s at one point, very, very early on, weren't as exactly the most sought after tub. I don't know if people just didn't really know about them or if that trend of kind of the quirky stuff of each model or brand hadn't really hit mainstream, but now they're mainstream, they're known very well, and people call on them all the time, and I've only had maybe back in the day one or two of them, and then since then none. The main things I want to show you here, not only is it solid, especially in this area, but the torque pockets are all intact. And they're maybe called something else. They're called that now in the newer stuff, TJs and YJs, but there's a couple little dings here and there. But the tunnel's in clean shape. And it had floor replacement here, you can see, but the structure of the floor has never been changed or replaced. It's all in really good shape. And you can see when they did that, actually, they never finished it. Whoever had this project just didn't finish it. So, you know, these are spot welds here, and you can do the same, or a lot of people just end up welding them if you can do sheet metal welding. Okay, so that one there, you can see they went into it. And this is on most things where it's real common where they get rust, and it's hard to see in lighting, but we're about sunset out here. And I'm gonna lower it because not only is my battery running low, or not only is sunlight running low, my battery's also running low. So. But I just pulled this thing back. It literally came in on this trailer. A few other things, and I do have the frame for it, although it's not at my yard at the moment. It's down where I got this, so that will be available as well. And if you want to do a package for both of them, we can work something out on that. But anyway, the sides, the cowl up at the top, they love to rust there, and the sides are almost perfect. I mean, for the year, I think it's as close as you're gonna find. Especially if you happen to be Midwest, East Coast, but even the California guys who've bought a lot of this stuff in the past, a lot of the quirkier stuff, a lot of the big shops that do those builds for customers in Vegas and stuff. Even this is clean. This is kind of a clean tub no matter where you live, because this old stuff is usually sat out in some field and just rotted away, but very, very clean. And they did a good job on these patch panels. I mean, up underneath you can see them, but it's smooth as can be up here. Both sides. And then this one here, they could have done it, and this may have not even been the same guy because the welds look totally different, but that or they just never grinded it out. But that needs to be finished off, and then the tunnel here, heater box is still in it. We usually pull those, so. And then look at the compartment. That's why I was showing you on that other side, because even on 5s or 6s, there's one area that you'll find rust. Every tub you go to, it's this, and usually it's completely blown out floor, and you've seen the bottom of it. That's solid as can be. So, in the year this one is in, I would say grade A. And I hadn't got a super good look at it until now. You're seeing it as well as I'm seeing it. So, give me a holler if you're wanting a tub. Now, real quick, before I run out of juice here, I said this 7 times, I should know it. It's the 15th of July, and I happen to be leaving for California tomorrow for deliveries and some pickups. We buy almost everything out of the Southwest, Arizona, Vegas, Nevada, California, and that's what I'm going out to do. So if you happen to be on the I-70, I'm in Grand Junction, so west of Denver, about 240 miles west of Denver. And along that route, so we got Moab, and then we got I-15. Salt Lake is north of that. I'll be heading south down to Cedar City, St. George, Vegas, Barstow, and out to LA, Riverside area. If you happen to be in that area and you catch this video tonight or really early tomorrow, I'll check my messages as I'm going to post it tonight. I'll throw it on the trailer for you, and I won't charge you a delivery fee, which I always charge delivery fees. There's never, but since I'm already going and I have some deck space, I won't charge a delivery fee on it. So you can just pay the price of it. And we can do a deposit, and you can pay the rest when I get there, or pay it up front. I don't care, but you'll have to have a deposit on it. I won't bring it. I don't bring anything ever. Most things just to get an FYI, most things I deliver are already paid in full, minus they're paying deliveries when I get there. So in this case, we can do a deposit, or we can do the whole thing. It doesn't really matter to me, but we do credit card, PayPal. PayPal not for the full thing, only for deposits. And then Zelle, Venmo, all that jazz. So, okay? And I say that because it's a huge opportunity if you've been looking for a CJ6. And then if you want the frame, I'll price you on that. I'll have to freight that out to you, or hot shot it, which we work with hot shot. So I won't be back in California for a while. But frames are cheap to ship, tubs are not. And if you catch it on the East Coast and you want it, just because I'm not heading that way, doesn't matter. I'll hot shot it to you guys. And there will be a delivery fee if it's not on my route, okay? So just keep that in mind. That's one-time exception, and I'm only doing it because I'm already going and I'm literally leaving tomorrow. And I do that normally if I have space and I'm heading in your direction, but okay? But I gotta take some photos. Like I said, I'm running out of juice here. So hopefully I've covered everything on it. Questions, comments, concerns, give me a call, 303-666-9020. And I appreciate you hanging out with me for a few minutes here tonight.